I ask for the truth on behalf of Charlene Moore concerning love and romance issues, or maybe lack of them. I don't know what's going on. We ask for guidance and insight here. In the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love, and non-violence. Those are the Sai Baba, the 5 Sai Baba principles, aren't they? So we just cut the deck. Blessed be to the supernatural truth always, with our twin destiny of natural and supernatural. The cards, of course, lock onto that supernatural truth that is in the recent past here, the present, and the immediate future just there. So let's just beginning, middle and end. Let's start at the beginning, and we'll just flip that first card nice and slowly, not to disturb the energy, just to reveal what's been going on over the past 3 or 4 weeks or so in this love and romance situation there. Temptation leading you astray with the siren there. I don't know what this is about, but of course the siren leads the sailors onto the rocks or to dangerous ground, and this is as if you've been the energy there, the siren, as if you've been lured. Although the siren here is more like a mermaid type depiction, isn't it? Whereas actually the sirens are more like little angels, little winged cherubs. The original depiction of them. So that's just one way of doing it. But this is a more darker sort of way, isn't it? Because it's focusing on... I always lock onto the tail, how it hooks over there, as if it's gripping something you can't see, or there's like something like a knot, as if it's tied in like a knot or something, as if there's a catch somewhere. And that's what it is. You're being lured. Arms open wide. Come on, it's going to be okay. Well, I'm sort of getting this as though you've been recently lured in, or tempted at least, in this particular case, into something that that may not favour you, but it's dangerous and it's worth doing maybe for the danger. I don't know. He's older or something like that, or he's a serial killer and you hoping he can kill you, or something like that. I don't know what it is. It's just something where, you know, he's married or something like that, and he, I don't know. There's just something you're being lured into that's not in your best of interests. Let's just put it that way. We'll have a look at the next card, the present here, and just see what's vibrating there. Well, you've got love. The second time this has come up this evening, or I think it has. He represents fidelity, in the sense that true love and fidelity in that particular case. Right now, as though there's faithfulness and there's belief either in you, or either you know, you his belief in you, your belief in him, or both. But I always tend to lock really on to with it being your read. It's more your faith, more sort of enthusiastic. You're more enthusiastic about it than he is. It's more usually your faithfulness towards him. Well, I suppose if it's a dangerous thing and you shouldn't be doing it, well, we can work our way through it. We can work it out, regardless of what his wife might think or whatever. But either way, there is a man in the immediate future. And you've got the king, and the king usually represents a man in your life, or with being a member of the royal court, and that he's a man of authority, but with authority he has a responsibility to wield his authority diplomatically and reasonably. Well, you know, I'm trying to be reasonable, I'm a married man, you know, what's my wife going to think or whatever, or you know, I work abroad or whatever, so we can't always be together because I'm out in the Navy or the Army, Merchant Navy or whatever it is. I suppose he's looking back at the now, though. Well, you are faithful to me, and at least, you know, you're the devil I can sort of rely on. The devil I know than the devil I don't know. So or you're the devil, you're the devil I know, not the devil I don't know. So there's always that. So, but this man is coming into your life. Maybe he's somebody you're thinking about, but aren't quite with yet. But nevertheless, don't like that bit there. Don't like what that's all about. Maybe if that's just your past and the fact you were lured into something that you shouldn't have been lured into, but now something more faithful comes along and you realise that you didn't have to do that. But I'm still going as though it's something to do with him here. Whereas, you know, you're going to bump into him and say, how would you like to be buried with my people, or something of that nature. And I don't know what happens after that, but he's a man of authority. He owns property and things like that. He's got money, and he'll pull the purse strings, and he'll call the tune. If you move in with him, he'll kick you out, or could. Not he will, but he could. If he moves in with you, of course, you can kick him out. So you always have to bear that when you move in together. Do you move in together separately in a separate place, so you can't kick each other out? So you just have to go halves of what's it and go your separate ways. I don't know. But when you think about that, though, I always think, yeah, don't move in with her. If in my case, don't move in with her. She'll kick me out. Let her move in with me, and then I can boot her out then. And at least I've got somewhere to live at the end of it. But that's just my cynical sort of way of viewing it. But there's more enthusiastic energy there, or more enthusiasm on your part there right now towards him, although he's in the future looking back at you as if maybe he's got regrets that he didn't bother with you. I don't know. Or, well, at least she wanted to be buried with my people, and this other woman, you know, maybe his wife, he's going to give his wife a second chance. I'm sort of getting that. He might give his wife a second chance, but he's looking back at you. But nevertheless, the danger there, in the temptation that leads everybody astray, that's the dark energy, isn't it, that's just recently taken place. It's up to you to handle. It's there in the background, of course, the darkness. Notice, so just bear that in mind. But for now, just for now, we will cast a dark shadow of supernatural truth over these cards that for you, just for now, have spoken.